Hi there and welcome. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. It is an absolute pleasure to have you with me today. Today we are going to join into a pre-recorded Zoom class that I did for some of my students. I love being able to be accessible live and through YouTube. It's such a gift. I just want to reach as many people as possible and really help transform and encourage people to live a healthier, happier life. So from me to you, my friends, thank you. And without further ado, so let's find a seated position that feels good to you. And just give those shoulders a good roll up and back. And let those shoulders slide down and away. Close your eyes. Do that shoulder roll again. Take it up and back. And let your shoulders slide down and away. Keep those eyes closed. Just stay sitting up nice and tall. Turn your palms to the sky. Drape the wrists over the knees. Index finger and thumb. Just gently come to rest. And let's just take a few breaths to quiet the body, quiet the mind, to check in. Just a soft, gentle touch of the index finger and thumb. If that's not comfortable for you, just however it feels good for you, rest your hands wherever you wish. Slow, steady, deep breaths. We are present right here. We give ourselves permission to let go of the distractions within us and around us. So let our practice be whatever it's meant to be today. Just gently bring the hands down by the hips, pressing your palms down towards the earth. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, release your chin down towards your chest. Checking in with that spine. Noticing if there's a pretty decent stretch happening already. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, turn and take your gaze out over your right shoulder. Just as far as you can turn your head. Still sitting up nice and tall. A little tuck of your chin down towards your right collarbone. And give that left palm a little press down towards the earth. So as we move through our practice, I want you to be kind. I want you to check in every step of the way, making sure that we're getting those big deep breaths, not holding our breath. And that we never go beyond the sensation of a really good stretch, never into the aspect of pain. Inhale, lift your gaze, turn it back to face front, and then turn and look out over that left shoulder. Just as far as you can turn your head. Range of motion. As you exhale, a little tuck of the chin down towards that left collarbone, and press your right palm down towards the ground. So as we move through our practice, and we do find those places where your body's like, hey, I want you to take a moment, and I really want you to focus on that breath. So when things feel easy, the breath comes easily. When we find those more challenging, deeper poses, the body might have a hesitation in the breath. I want you to find it again. Always doing our best to keep those big, deep, diaphragmatic breaths. We lift our gaze once again. Turn it back to face front. And as you exhale, lean that right ear towards your right shoulder. So the face remains to the front. And we just gently bring that ear down towards the shoulder. Now press both palms down towards your mat. Eyes can be open or closed. Relax that jaw. Still long through the spine, so we're not collapsing through that lower portion of the spine. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, lean your head to the left. Left ear over the left shoulder. And again, press through both palms down towards the earth. What do you notice? Do you hold more attention on one side than the other? You might, and it's okay. Just let go where you can. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Let's bring those hands forward and walk it out. And just let your upper body be heavy. I'm just gonna round over your lap and nestle your tummy and chest into your lap. Little tuck of your chin toward your chest. Again, nothing beyond a good stretch. Really nice, gentle pull in that lower back into those glutes. Let's inhale and lift just slightly and walk your hands forward a little bit further. You might notice your tailbone's going to lift off the mat, so I want you to press it back down and then slowly release the weight of the upper body back down. And as we start to extend through those arms, feeling that really nice side stretch, shoulder stretch. And again, as you press that tailbone down, that lower lumbar region of your back. Love, love, love this stretch. Inhale, circle the hands back by your hips. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. Turn your palms to face front. Spread your fingers wide. And exhale, cactus arms. Pull it back and down. Open that chest. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull. One more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. And release those arms down by your sides. Let's cross the other leg in front. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. As you exhale, release those arms down by your sides. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Roll those shoulders up and back. Do you feel that pull differently? Has it lessened? I hope so. How about through those hips? A little different with this leg in front. Let's roll the head to the right ear over the right shoulder. Press your left palm down towards the earth. Opening up through the ear canal, stretching all the way down that left side through the neck. As you exhale, release the chin down towards the chest. Big shoulder roll with the shoulders up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. And let's roll it to the left. Left ear over the left shoulder. And pressing those palms down towards the earth. Close your eyes, relax your jaw. Breathe. Working to promote blood flow, oxygen flow, gentle stretches, and a whole lot of self-care. Releasing the chin back down towards the chest. Inhale, head up nice and tall, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, hinge your forward. Release your hands. Allow that upper body to be heavy. Nestling the tummy and chest down into your lap. How's that pull in the lower back? Making sure it's not too intense. Hopefully a little lesser than it was before, but you might notice a little different pull in the hips. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands forward. Again, noticing if that tailbone's lifted off the mat, press it back down, and then release the weight of the upper body back down. Stretching through the ribs, through the shoulders, all the way out through the tips of the fingers. Creating some space throughout the spine between each vertebra. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips. Big circle those arms up and overhead. And 3 cactus arms. Spread your fingers wide. Pull it back and down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, release your arms down by your sides. Let's cross that right leg underneath us. Left foot's gonna come up and over. If you need to keep that right leg extended, absolutely fine. It's just gonna be long off to the side or in front of you, so whichever you like to do. Otherwise, we tuck it underneath us. Wrapping the crook of that right elbow around the knee, pull it in nice and tight. Sit up tall. So you have control over how intense you want this. If your body's like, ooh, this feels good. Yeah, pull that knee in and feel that nice stretch for that left hip. Now let's slowly turn and take our gaze out over that left shoulder. If you like, use that left hand behind you to prop yourself up. Right arm is still pulling the knee in nice and tight. Can you still feel that connection of that left sit bone to the mat? If it's lifted, work it back down and work to level out your pelvis once again. Slowly we release, turning back to face front. And let's switch sides, crossing that left leg underneath us or extending that left leg out. Right foot crosses up and over that knee. Wrapping the crook of the left elbow around the knee, we pull it in nice and tight. And again, we work to level out that pelvis to draw that right sit bone down towards the earth. Using the strength of the arms, we pull the knee in towards the tummy. And then slowly turn and take your gaze out over that right arm, right shoulder. If you like, right hand comes behind you, helping to prop yourself up a little bit more. Just be mindful of those hips. Body can be sneaky, and that right sit bone pulls up off the mat. We want to work to create balance within our body, a harmonious place. So if we're off center, off kilter, the body reacts differently. So just do your best. Level out that pelvis and just let the stretch be whatever it's meant to be. And then slowly release, coming back to face front. And let's sweep those feet around and come up onto all fours to a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core nice and strong. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, draw that right ear towards your right hip, hip towards the ear. Now there's a natural draw of that right shoulder towards your hip as well, creating a crescent shape with your spine. Engaging those obliques down that right side, stretching down the left side. Inhaling it back to center. And then exhale, other side. Left ear, left hip. And again, that shoulder is drawn right in towards the hip as well. Our gaze is just outside that left knee. That crescent shape, we're going to hold it. What do you feel? Fairly easy or fairly intense? Just making sure that the intensity factor is not pain at all. And we inhale it back to center. Let's just alternate side to side as you exhale. Right ear, right hip. Inhale back to center and exhale left side. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale to center and exhale to the right. Inhale to center and last time to the left. And inhale it back to center. Core is strong. Let's slide that right foot straight back. Tuck your toes and give a little push with those hands and guide your weight back. Really nice calf stretch. Arch of the foot stretch, keeping that core strong. Activating through the shoulders and through the core. Let's pull it back in. Level out that weight. And as you're ready, extend that left leg straight back. Tuck your toes. Now give a little push. Breathe. Keeping that core strong, not arching the back. Just feel that super good stretch in that calf. And pull it back into tabletop. Let's sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels and forehead towards the mat. Big deep breaths. Let's catch that wave as you inhale, hollowing the tummy and chest, lifting your spine towards the sky, slowly transitioning your weight forward to a modified plank. Lengthening through the crown of the head. 3 push-ups here, slow and steady from our knees, keeping that core engaged, keeping that nice long line from the crown of the head down the back of the body. Now slowly let those hips gently work their way towards the ground as you lift your gaze towards the sky. Cobra, you stop wherever you need to stop. Lifting the chest, drawing those shoulders back. Core strong, now slowly level it back out to your modified plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog, on the tops of the feet. Tuck those toes, lift your hips to down dog. Feet are hip width apart. Hands are shoulder width. Head's heavy. Allowing the heels to sink, getting the bend out of the wrists as much as we can. And let's just sway the hips side to side. Close your eyes. You can keep them open, whatever feels good. Coming back to center. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk your feet in to forward fold. Just relax the weight of the upper body down. Little rock forward and back. Weight into your toes, weight into your heels. Head heavy, face soft. And then let's just center our weight. Bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. Swaying side to side, again releasing through that lower back, through those hips. Lengthening down the backs of the legs. Coming back to center, relax your arms. Give that head a little shake, yes or no. And let's ever so slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. As you reach the top, good shoulder roll up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Do that one more time, big shoulder roll. Take it up and back, and let those shoulders slide down and away. Let's bring the hands to heart center. Bring the big toes to touch, little space between your heels. Core is strong. Inhale, reach to the sky. Circle the arms to the back as your hands pass by your hips. Sit to chair. We pull those hands into heart center. Inhale, rise, pressing through those heels, come halfway up. And then exhale, sink. Again, inhale, rise. And exhale, sink. So it can be as small or as large as you'd like. One more time. Rise and sink. We shift our weight to our left foot. Right heel is going to lift. So we're loading up that left leg. Little bit of weight, but not a ton on that right foot. Now shifting that right heel back down, shift your weight to center. Weight is in the heels. And then we shift the weight to the right foot. Left heel lifts. Majority of the weight in that left leg. Really firing up that left quad or that right quad. Breathe. And release that left heel back down. Inhale, rise, reach to the sky. Palms stay touching best you can. Arch it back. A little or a lot. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center, sit it back to chair. Glue your knees side by side. Let's turn and place that left elbow to the right knee, pressing against your knee and working to bring your hands towards heart center. That left knee is going to try and be sneaky and slide forward. Keep those knees side by side, opening the arms if you like. Back of that left arm pressing against the outside of that right knee. Weight still in the heels. We bring those hands back to heart center and face it forward once again. Inhale, rise, reach to the sky. Exhale, arch it back. This time, open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhale, reach to the sky. Pull the hands to heart center and sit back to chair. We turn and place that right elbow to the left knee, pressing against the knee and working to bring your hands towards heart center. Again, mindful of that right knee. It's going to try and be sneaky. Open those arms. Back of that right arm against the outside of the left knee. Breathe. Weight is still in the heels. Build in some internal heat through those quadriceps. We bring the hands back to heart center. We face it forward once again. And rise. Interlace your fingers, press your palms to the sky. Exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands together. Interlace those fingers all but the index finger and thumb. Close your heels. Feet are side by side. Take a big breath in, reach. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Press your hips to the left. Use your right hand to pull that left arm. Inhaling it up nice and tall. And exhaling to the left. Use that left hand to pull that right arm, rolling that right shoulder back. Squeezing those inner thighs. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your left foot. Soft bend in both knees. Crossing that right foot up and over that left knee. Big toe just barely touching. Breathe. Chest is tall, core is strong. Nice little stretch through the hips. If you like, wrap that right foot around behind that left calf. You can just keep the big toe touching if that feels better to you. Breathe. Let's open those arms out to a field goal, 90 degrees. Wrapping that right arm underneath the left, bringing the palms to touch. Eagle. We begin to lift our fingertips towards the sky and then slowly pull those hands out and away from your face. Opening up the angle of the arms, stretching through that upper back. If you like, begin to hinge it forward, drawing the elbows down towards your thigh or your knee. Breathe. Slowly we lift that chest. We pull those hands back in towards the face, lowering the elbows. We lift out of those legs, keeping those eagle arms. As you exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Strong through that belly. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Release your arms. Big circle up and overhead. As you exhale, left arm down, right arm high. Lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, other side, lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. And pull the hands to heart center, and we shift our weight to our right foot. Soft bend in both knees. We cross that left leg up and over the right. Big toe just barely touching. Breathe. How do you feel? Do you notice a different kind of stretch as this leg is crossed? I definitely do. Wrapping that left foot around the back of that right leg, if you like, or just tuck it right next to your shin or your calf. Breathe, squeezing those inner thighs. Opening the arms out to a field goal. Left arm underneath the right, wrapping the crook of the elbows. Bring your palms to touch. Eagle. If you like, begin to lift your fingertips towards the sky, pulling your hands out and away from you. Opening up the angle of the arms. If you wish, begin to hinge it forward, drawing the elbows down towards that left thigh or left knee. Breathe. Slowly we begin to lift that chest once again. We pull the hands back in towards the face, lowering those elbows. We rise, lifting up to those legs, and as you exhale, arch it back. Keeping those eagle arms strong through the belly. Inhaling it up nice and tall, big circle of those arms up and overhead. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Allowing the heels to sink as the body's getting warmer. Noticing the change in the stretch. Increased flexibility, increased mobility, a little less intensity. Hopefully all of that's playing true. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. As you exhale, let your heels sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through between the hands. Left hand to the inside of the right foot. We rotate our body and reach. Right arm to the sky. At any point, that back knee is welcome to come to the mat. Lengthen and extend out of that right shoulder. Spread your fingers wide. Begin to lower that right arm straight back, reaching towards the back of your mat. Rolling the tummy and chest open. How far back can you reach? Maybe take your gaze up over that right shoulder if that feels okay. Inhale, reach that right arm to the sky. And exhale, release that right hand down. Lift the hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg to the sky. We can keep that right leg high, or you are welcome to release it down to down dog. Holding your down dog, or inhale it to high plank. Leg up or down. Crocodile. Press it through up dog. Release your foot. And exhale to down dog. And let's alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Give that head a little shake, yes or no if you need to. Just really checking in. Slow, steady, deep breaths. As you exhale, let both heels sink. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Right hand to the inside of that left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up just as high as you can reach. Spread those fingers wide. Keep that space in that shoulder joint and slowly lower that left arm straight back. Reaching towards the back of your mat. Gazing up over that left shoulder. Really working to rotate through that torso. What do you feel? Lifting out of that right shoulder, making sure you're not sinking in. Inhale, lift that left arm to the sky. And exhale, release that left hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Lift your hip and sweep it back. And extend left leg to the sky. We can keep that left leg high, or again, you're welcome to release it down to down dog. Holding your down dog, or inhale it to high plank. Leg up or down. Crocodile. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Allow those heels to sink. Add a little tip of the pelvis. Let that head be heavy. And breathe. End of your exhale, take the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, arms down to mountain. Take a moment, close your eyes. Feel that extension as you reach those fingertips down towards the earth. As you reach through the crown of the head towards the sky. Strong and solid throughout your entire being. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Adding an optional push-up, if you like, to down dog. And we shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back heel to the mat, windmill your arms up to warrior two. Opening tummy, chest to the side. Pelvis open to the side, rolling that right knee open in line with our hip. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, sink. Back of that right arm along the inside of that right calf. Left arm extends straight to the sky. Reach it up. Just as high as you can reach. Circling that left arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. Can you find that right thigh? Hold on to it if you're able to. Otherwise, just tuck that arm as tightly against your back as you can. Breathe. We're going to keep that left arm tucked tightly and we're going to inhale it back up. Our one-armed warrior. Rotating palm to the sky, sweep it up and back. Reverse warrior, lengthening and reaching through those right fingertips. Gazing along the inside of that right arm. If it feels right to you, look back towards your back heel. Tuck your chin towards that left collarbone. And we inhale it back up, releasing that left arm to your warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg, lift your fingertips, tap them overhead, shift those right toes, and then shift your left to warrior two. Inhale, lift, straighten that left leg, tap to the top, shift your right foot towards the top of the mat. We're gonna do that again. Inhale, shift those right toes, tap overhead. Exhale, shift your left toes to warrior two. One more time. Shift left toes, right toes, and sink, hold here. Breathe. Straightening that front leg, opening pelvis to the side, reach it out over those right toes just as far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high. Triangle. Taking our gaze up to find the base of that left thumb. Working to create that wonderful vertical line from fingertip to fingertip, from the earth to the sky. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your right foot. Adjust your foot if you need to. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky, reach it up. High as you can reach it. Revolve triangle. As you exhale, release that right hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bends, back heel comes off the mat, and we rise. If you need that back knee down, place it down to the mat, to your half crescent, or keeping that back leg long in your full crescent. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little bit, and exhale, sink. Again, inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Stay low in those legs. Circle the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. And let's take it to the back. Big shoulder roll. All the way around and all the way up tall. Exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Arms open to a V. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Float forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend right leg to the sky. Add a flex of that right foot, a bend of the right knee. Draw your heel in towards your bum. You're welcome to come down onto your left forearm if you like. Give a big push with that right hand. Guide your weight back towards that left heel. We extend that right leg to the sky and slowly release it down, coming back up to both hands to down dog. Holding your down dog, or if you wish, turn your fingertips inward, heels of the hands out, so we've created a little bit of a pigeon-toed stance with our hands. As you inhale, bend your elbows, lower the crown of the head towards the mat. As you exhale, press it back up. Still in that down dog position, inhale, lower, bending the elbows. Exhale and press it back up. We have two more of those. Inhale, bend the elbows, lower the crown of the head, and exhale, press it back up. Last one. Bend and extend. Shift those fingertips back towards the top of the mat. Give a big push with those hands to your down dog. Take the gaze between your hands and walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Pulling the hands to heart center. Take a moment, close those eyes, relax your shoulders. Feel strength in the core, strength in those legs, calm in the mind. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward folds. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Hold your plank, toes or knees. Breathe. If you like, adding a little challenge, drawing that right knee up towards that right elbow. Hold it. Breathe. That right foot can be down or off. Step it back. Left knee to the left elbow. Hold. Is it more challenging on one side? Probably so. And step it back. Once more. Right knee, right elbow. If we can get that knee to the elbow and it's above it, bend your elbows. Extend the arms. And step it back. One more time. Left knee, left elbow. If it's right for you, bend those elbows. Extend the arms and step it back. Lift your hips. Those are challenging. Give that head a little shake. Yes or no. Find your breath. In our down dog position, let's shift our weight to that left hand. Right toes are just going to tap that left leg. I'm sorry, right fingertips are going to tap that left leg. And release. Left fingertips tap the right leg. And release. Right hand taps the left. And release. So you can go to the toes. You can go to the thigh. Let's do one more time each side. Fingertips tap. And release. Left side, fingertips tap. And release. We shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that left foot through. Back heel to the mat. And windmill those arms up to warrior two. Pelvis is open to the side. Long through those arms. Strong through the core. Breathe. Find that breath. Slow it down. Inhale, lift and tap overhead. Shift those left toes inward, right toes out, and sink to your warrior two. So take it at your pace. Inhale, lift, tap. Shift the right toes, shift the left, and back to warrior two. Inhale, lift, tap, shift, and sink. Inhale, lift, shift, shift, and sink. Stay low. Breathe. Back of the left arm along the inside of that left leg. Right arm extends to the sky. Reach it up just as high as you can reach. Extend out the shoulder up to the tip of the fingers. Let's circle that right arm around behind the back. Forearm along the small of the back. If you can find that left thigh, hold on to it. Can't quite find it? Tuck your arm as tightly against your back as you're able. Rolling that right shoulder back. What do you feel and where? Keeping that right arm tucked tightly, let's inhale it back up. Left arm extends out to shoulder height. Rotate that left palm towards the front. Reach it up and over. Reverse warrior. Gaze is along the inside of that left arm, or you are welcome to look back towards your back heel. A little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. And we inhale it back up to warrior two, releasing that right arm. Straightening that front leg. Opening pelvis to the side. Reach it out over those left toes. Far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down. Right arm high. Extend out of that right arm. Right shoulder up to the tips of your fingers. Breathe. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down. Place your hand along the inside of your left foot. If you need to adjust, adjust. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up high. Find your breath. Slow it down. As you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. One hand on either side of your foot. Front knee bent. Back heel comes off of the mat. Core strongly. Rise. up to our crescent lunge. And again, if you'd like to place that back knee down, half crescent is always a great option. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Stay low. Circle those arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. And then we circle those arms to the back. Big circle. All the way around and up tall. Exhale, arch it back. Gaze to the sky. Open those arms to a nice wide V. Inhale it up nice and tall. Flow forward. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, switch it back. And extend. Left leg to the sky. Add a flex of that left foot. A bend of that left knee and draw your heel toward your bum. Feels so good. Releasing that right forearm to the mat if you wish. Otherwise, stay up on both hands. Give a little push. Do that left palm through that right forearm to guide your weight back towards that right heel, deepening that stretch only to the point where it feels really good. Long, big, beautiful stretch on the back of that right leg. Extending left leg to the sky and slowly release it down. Coming back up to the palms of the hands, to your down dog, holding your down dog, or an opportunity for a break, grabbing a drink of water, or a strength challenge if you like. We inhale it to high plank. Breathe. You can hold your plank on your toes or your knees. Or if you like, let's take that left hand up and out in a diagonal line. One push up. And pull it in. Right hand up and out in a diagonal line. One push up. And pull it back in one more time each side. Left hand, push up. Pull it in. Right hand, push up. And pull it in. Lift your hips. And we meet back in down dog. As you're ready, breathe. Big, full, deep breaths. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that right knee through, foot to the inside. We come to pigeon pose. Untucking those left toes, top of that left foot rests to the mat. We lift the chest and arch it back if that feels good to you. If that is not great, come forward. You can always lean in and take that arch out of the back. You can come down to sleeping pigeon if you prefer. We'll meet you there in just a second. You want to add a little more intensity? Reach those fingertips back, palms facing the ground. Rotate those palms to the sky. Big circle of those arms up and overhead. Gently release the hands through heart center and walk it out. Either fully extending those arms or stacking your hands. You can use a block underneath that right bum or underneath the forehead. Just breathe. Making sure the knee's happy. Giving a load of love to that right hip and your lower back. If you like adding a thread the needle here, we lift just slightly and extend that right arm. Left hand passes underneath the right arm, palm side up. We reach as far as we can, lowering down onto that left shoulder and the left side of our face. 3. Close your eyes. Making sure that this is a good space to be in. That the body is saying, yes, I'm ready for this. Yes, I want this, and it's not fighting you. If it's fighting, listen. We want to calm the body. Inhale, lift just enough to pull that left arm back through. And once again, we stack the hands and gently press it up. Hand on either side of your knee. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. Point and flex your foot. Roll your ankle. And then give that right leg a little shake before gently releasing it down to down dog. Holding your down dog or one half flow. Inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down, toes or knees. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. And we shift our weight to our right foot. Left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left knee through, foot to the inside to pigeon pose. We untuck those right toes. Chest is lifted. Again, if that's not great for your lower back, you are welcome to walk your hands forward. We're going to add that intensity of arching the back, taking your gaze to the sky, noticing that deeper stretch through the front of that right leg. A little more into your back if the back is saying, hey, I don't love this. Listen. If you wish, reach those fingertips back, rolling those shoulders back, palms facing the earth. Breathe. What do you notice? Listen to your body. If it's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. That's the right place to be. If your body's saying, hey, hang on just a second. Let me see if I can wrap my head around this. Give it a second. If your body's like, hey, not today. Honor that. Rotate palms to the sky. Big circle of those arms up and over. Pull those hands through heart center and let's walk it forward. And again, you can fully extend those arms or you can stack your hands. Oh, sleeping pigeon feels so good. If it is not so good, what would make it better for you? A pillow under that left cheek. A block or a pillow for the forehead to rest against. Getting out of the pose entirely, sometimes that's the option that we need to take, so honor it. And you may choose to stay right here, or adding that thread the needle if you like, lifting just enough to extend that left arm out. Right hand's gonna pass underneath the left arm, palm side up, reach as far as you can reach, rotate, and place that right side of your face to the mat. And allow that left arm to be heavy right along the side of your face. And breathe. Quiet your breath, quiet the body. Give your body a moment, a few breaths to respond in letting go. Then slowly we pull that left hand back in, lifting just enough to release those arms. We stack the hands and rest the forehead. Take it a moment here. Before we press back up, walking those hands on either side of the knee, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend left leg to the sky. Oh, give it a little shake. Point flex the foot. Shake that leg, and then gently release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. Open up those knees nice and wide. Press it back to extended child's pose, bottom back towards your heels. And then gently reach those fingertips towards the top of the mat. Chin, cheek, or forehead to the mat. If you have chosen your cheek, turn and place the other cheek to the mat. And we lift that head, slowly walking the hands back underneath those shoulders. Press through the tops of the feet to close those knees. And let's walk the hands back to sit onto those heels. Now, if you are taking special care of your knees today, place a block between your feet and sit back onto that block, or a pillow or bolster between your bum and your heels. Otherwise, we sit. We turn the palms to the sky, back of the hands to the tops of the thighs. Relax those shoulders, close your eyes. And breathe, feeling that stretch down the thighs, the length in the spine, all the way up through the crown of the head, that relaxed shoulders. Now gently release those hands down by your sides, just let them hang. Rotate palms out. Inhale, reach to the sky as you rise up onto those knees. And as you exhale, turn and reach those right fingertips back towards that right leg. Heel, thigh, calf. Inhale, reach. And exhale, left side. Inhale, reach. And exhale, right side. Inhale, reach one more time to the left. Reaching to the sky, turn your palms to face front, one cactus arms, open that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, lower yourself down onto your hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down towards the top of your mat. Extending the legs out long, flex your feet, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, back of the left hand to the outside of your right foot, rotate in a diagonal line and reach. Breathe. Inhale, circle that right arm up and over, bringing your palms to touch. Inhale, one hand on either side of your feet. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, back of that right hand to the outside of your left foot, rotate your body and reach in a diagonal line, really pressing against the outside of that left foot. Slow, steady, deep breaths. We circle that left arm up and over, bringing your palms to touch. Inhale, one hand on either side of your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Circle those arms around and back. Pull those feet in, bringing the hands behind your thighs, and ever so slowly, rock it back, pulling the knees in towards the chest. We bring the hands behind the calves and extend those legs. Flex your feet. So we're really working to get full extension of those legs, so they might be a little bit higher. Absolutely fine. As much as you can straighten those legs, and then drawing those legs in towards your body or towards your chest and your tummy. You can walk those hands towards your feet. You can use the strength of your arms to pull those legs in. You are welcome to wrap your forearms behind your calves, using the strength of those arms, pulling those legs in. Upper body can stay relaxed. Or if you wish, lift your nose towards your knees, chin towards your chest. And breathe. I want this to feel so good. Stretching into that lower back, a little pressure massage in that middle back. Huge stretch to the hamstrings and the calves. Now slowly releasing through the arms, allowing that upper body to come back towards the earth, bending the knees. Extending your left leg out and down. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and gently guide your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders against the mat, we turn and take our gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes. Find your breath. Gently releasing that left hand, rolling it back to center. We pull that left knee in. Right leg extends out and down. Right hand to the outside of the left knee and gently guide your leg across your body. We turn and take our gaze out over that left thigh. Big, full, deep breaths. Releasing that right hand, rolling it back to center. Pulling that right knee back in. Just let your knees be heavy. Let your arms be heavy, shoulders heavy against the earth. Slowly extending those legs to the sky. Either one leg at a time or both together. Slowly lower those legs. Really working to keep the small of the back down towards the earth. If it keeps lifting, go one leg at a time or bend those knees. Just slowly, slowly, slowly lowering down. As both heels come to touch, take your time. Extend those arms overhead and reach. Point your toes. Reach those fingertips towards the top. Toes towards the bottom. And just make yourself as long as you can. And then slowly lift those fingertips up towards the sky. At the top, fingertips to the sky. Rotate your palms facing the top of your mats. And continue those arms down all the way down by your sides. As the back of the hands find your mats, relax through the legs and your feet. Breathe. As you inhale, pull the toes back, flex your feet, make fists with your hands. Press to your heels, make those legs as long as you can, all the way through the heels. Make those fists with the hands, feel that intensity all the way up through the shoulders and the neck, through your core, and then as you exhale, relax. Let the weight of your body sink into the earth. Slow, steady, deep breaths. We lift the chest just slightly, rolling those shoulders underneath us just a little bit, and then gently surrender back against the earth. A slight tuck of your chin towards your chest. Relaxing through the spine. We invite the body to find a peaceful place. We take a moment to acknowledge any thoughts that may have entered our minds today. And then we let those thoughts just gently drift away. Leaving a sense of peace, quiet, calm. An opportunity to just simply be. Away from everything else. We connect with our breath, aware of each inhale and each exhale. That sense of calm guiding us deeper inside. Allowing yourself the gift of a few more breaths to just be. And as we remain here, breathing slow and steady, we bring our awareness back to our breath, to the weight of our body against the earth. Hopefully feeling this amazing sense of calm, this newfound energy within the stillness and the strength of our being. Remaining here, just quiet and calm, breathing slow and steady. I offer just a few words. Hopefully they resonate with you. Take them with you today, you let them guide you. Otherwise, feel free to just let them float by. Today is a great day to love yourself, accept yourself, believe in yourself, and keep moving forward. Slowly, gently, begin to wiggle those fingers, the toes, to move the larger muscles, the feet, the hands, the arms and legs. Taking all the time you need to find a comfortable seated position once again. Take time. As you find that place, rest your hands comfortably. Sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders and take those big deep breaths. And pull the hands to heart center. A gentle tuck of your chin down towards your chest. Just a quiet moment of gratitude between you and yourself. Thanking the mind and the body, the breath, for taking you on this adventure today. And let's gently lift the face, open those eyes, and guys, thank you so much for being here today. Happy Monday. I hope it's going to be an amazing week. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And until the next time, namaste.